All right, so this journey to the West and what it's trying to teach us. So it's story about Swanjong. Um, he traveled across China and India for scriptures of Buddhism. So we're gonna explore the journey to the West and the meaning behind it. So Sun Wukong, Pigzi, Xiao Wu Jing. It was just a story about Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucius values. It was to entertain the public. But if you really think about it, Swanzhong's historic core, Journey to the West is a spiritual myth layered on history. Monkey King is mind over ego. It's a pilgrimage of inner cultivation, demons, desires, attachments, and contradictions. So Sun Wukong is the Taoist. He's pure energy. He's pure energy from primal energy of he has alchemy, breath work, and body cultivation. He has abilities to shape shift, flight, and supernatural strength. He's basically power without restraint. So Swanzhong is the Buddhist consciousness in Dre, to think. So in the novel, the Buddhist traits have no powers, has compassion, discipline, and vows, and moral authority, uses mantra, no force. Buddhism is mind mastery. So everything in the world doesn't matter. This whole world doesn't matter. It's all an illusion. This world's an illusion. So the golden headband that Wukong wears is to tame him. Because all Wukong does is seek power. There's no point of seeking the power. Because this reality is all pointless, as you can see. But he has ultimate power, this Wukong guy. And then Pigzi and Xiao Jing are human flaws. Pigzi is a pervert. He's lazy and he has a huge appetite, so gluttony. And Xiao Jing is just depressed, guilty, and doesn't grow. His stagnation, so he's lazy. He doesn't like try, not a go getter or trying to improve himself. So Piggsy and Xiao Jing are just human flaws that we see in our current situation of life. So the whole journey is inner alchemy. So going to the West is enlightenment. The demons are attachment and desires, like our current life. So all your demons are basically lust, laziness, appetite, depression, the seven deadly sins. And scriptures is the truth. And companions are just parts of themselves. So in the Taoist, it gives the engine. Buddhism gives a steering wheel. You put Taoism and Buddhism together, you get enlightenment. So this whole reality is to go back to the mind, or just a software simulation. Once you realize this is just not a real place, and then I'm not sure they go to heaven or not. It's just enlightenment. Enlightenment is something else. It's like becoming a different being, more than energy, more than light, more than all of this reality, this flesh, this pain, suffering, and the seven deadly sins. It's just you're more than that. You don't need any of these things because in the end, it doesn't matter. So cultivate your energy, and then you can become enlightened. And that's Taoism and Buddhism. But there's a lot of moving parts to it, but I might get to that. But that's the story of the journey to the West and true meanings of it. Pretty epic.